Hello and welcome to Cherry Hill West. My name is Jeff Hoke and I'm along with my colleague Chris Dwyer. Tonight we are featuring the 8-12 Cherry Hill East Cougars versus the 8-14 Cherry Hill West Lions. Chris, tonight's game is interesting. We have the Cougars who start off the season 6-3 and because of key injuries have lost in the past 9 games. In fact, the last win recorded by the Cougars was against Cherry Hill West. West, on the other hand, started off the season a little bit slow. They've gained key victories against teams like top-ranked Paula 6. Chris, what do you think tonight's the keys for tonight's game is for Cherry Hill East?
Well, I feel the keys for East to get a W tonight. We'll have to get the run and shoot going. They got the big gun Eric Wasserman back. Jimmy Walsh is off a big game against Overbrook with 24 points. They're losing a big man right now, John Patrick, with a knee injury, sprained ligaments. Serious surgery might have to be done. They need help with Schwartz off the bench and Diamond off the bench. If they can all work together as one, they'll come out with a W.
What about Cherry Hill West?
For West, they might have to get Iflander on a roll. He's averaging 15.6 a game. Scully can help out with his 13.1 a game. A little help from Bo Goddess, something like that. They'll be all right.
Well, Chris, basically Cherry Hill West has remained healthy most of the season as compared to Cherry Hill East. Cherry Hill East lost, as you know, John Patrick, Tom Hoffman, and Matt Zapp for a good portion of the season. Matt Zapp has returned and probably most likely will be starting this evening. We have Jim Walsh, number 44, who's averaging 17 points a game. He's hitting 35% beyond the three-point line. You got Eric Wasserman averaging 10 points a game. They're going to be the keys, I believe, for Cherry Hill East this evening. We should be underway. We got 4 more minutes here before they announce the game.
How about those East cheerleaders?
I'd like to point out that East has played Cherry Hill West 2 times before and have beaten them both times at home. The first win for Cherry Hill East was at Cherry Hill East. The score of that game was 84-63. The second time these two teams met, Cherry Hill East just nudged it out 59-58. Like I said, the past 9 games have been losses for the Cougars. Their last game was a close one against Overbrook at home, 61-59. As we see these two rivals meeting, a lot of them friends.
Captains just met at the half court, talked to the officials, went over the ground rules. Get this game underway in a couple minutes.
Sometimes the hardest thing about having a disability is that people meet it before they meet you.
Hey, Richard. You met everybody?
As you know, it is senior night here for the Cherry Hill East cheerleaders. I'd like to acknowledge the seniors of the Cherry Hill East squad: Karen Cutler, Rosa Kim, Tiffany McCall. Right now, the Cherry Hill West Lion cheerleaders are out there performing their pregame show.
They are woo, aren't they?
We have Eric Henry here, starting wide receiver, Division I prospect for next year. He's already been ranked in the top 100 prospects for the nation for next year. The Cougars, as you know, have lost the state championship game against Cherokee High School this past season. Eric Henry, how do you feel about this game tonight?
I think Cherry Hill's come out running and gunning. They might have a chance to break that losing streak, but West has looked tough lately, so we'll see what they can do.
All right, we're going to go to the introduction now. They're now introducing the Cherry Hill East senior cheerleaders. So today's senior night here at Cherry Hill West. Number 44, Jim Walsh, is coming out now. Karen Cutler from the Cherry Hill East cheerleading squad.
Jimmy Walsh gave her a little gift, maybe a little bitty, you know? Oh, isn't that lovely?
Stacy Bennett and Ross Kaufman are going out now. We got Dave Ritchie, starting point guard, going out to hand Beth Grable a little bit of flour there.
A little bit of Micah DeMarco.
We got Matt Zapp going out to center court. Present Rosa Kim. Nick Wazalewski going out at half court here. Nick Wazalewski's a hell of a player. He really hasn't gotten the time that he would have liked this year, but you know he's a hell of a player. He stayed around. Now we're going to. Cherry Hill West here. Cherry Hill West senior cheerleaders. Cherry Hill West getting rowdied up already. Nate Schooley being introduced right now.
He was
Going
chinned
out.
last season in baseball by Kevin Foley.
And the rest of the Cherry Hill West squad. Going out right now. Chris, I think a big key to this game is for Cherry Hill West anyway, is to play a wall climber. He has been playing solid all year. He's shooting 48% from outside. He's averaging about 6-7 points a game, and I think he's a big key on the boards and shooting from the outside for Cherry Hill West. Again, like I said, Nate Schooley is going to be a big key. Here again, they're announcing the starting lineup for Cherry Hill East. Got Dave Ritchie starting at point, Matt Zapp starting at the small forward, Eric Wasserman starting at the other guard position, Jim Walsh, Jim Gunny Walsh starting at the other forward, Dave Quinn. Dave Quinn's also an important factor to the Cherry Hill East this year. He came off the bench, 6-man, did an outstanding job early on. Valori gave him the starting position right away after Harness went out.
Quinn is their big man.
Excuse me. This isn't usually an exciting game to watch. Like I said, the last time these two teams met, the score was 59-58 in favor of Cherry Hill East, at Cherry Hill East. Now we're standing for our national anthem. go for the tip-off tonight. Charlie's Cougars versus Cherry Hill West Lions. Teams going over their last-minute game plan. First half. I know Valori wants the Cougars to come out running and gunning. Start getting some open shots as soon as possible. West, on the other hand, is going to want to slow it down a little bit. Play some pressure defense in the beginning so the Cougars cannot get off to the good start they have in the past.
Big factor for West, they're missing their big guy, Bo Gray, who was hurt in an off-season accident.
Two teams meeting at half court now. Looks as if Dave Quinn and Walt Clymer will be jumping at half court. And here we go. Cherry Hill West gets a tip. Number 10's bringing it up. Just off down low. Iflander, no. Quinn with the board. Brings it out to Richie. Top of the key down low to Zap. Zap blocked. Big block by Clymer down low.
That's what West needs on D. Big plays.
Like I said, West is probably going to be looking for the slow it down a little bit, get the open shot down low, try to get to Iflander if possible. West ball.
By David Ritchie.
Out down low. 21, Iflander scores first 2 buckets of the game. Ritchie bringing it up. Passes Zap, top of the floor. Jimmy. Jimmy loses it. Maintained by Iflander.
Bad foul by Quinn right there. Bones with the call.
Charlies cannot get off to a bad situation in the foul area early. That's what hurt him against Cherry Hill West the first game and the second game.
They can't afford to have Quinn get in foul trouble early.
Schooley. Down to Iflander. Again, Wasserman with the board. Back to Ritchie. Brings it up. Dishes to Zap down low. 2.
Good execution there on the run and shoot.
That's a good look. Break. That's what Charlie wants to get going here. Early on, they want to get the quick point. Catch West off guard. Iflander beyond the 3-point. It's a foul away from the ball, I believe, on number 25 of Cherry Hill West. Charlie's ball. Zap in. Like I said, Cherry Hill West is going to want to pressure Charlie, see what they have in the backcourt early on. Richie getting a little pressure here. This is Zap, top of the key. Zap takes it down. Looks down low to Zap. Zap with a shot. Schooley with the board. Schooley gets it out for number 10. Looks down, dishes Jimmy with the steal.
Good quick D early by Cherry East. West can't get a rhythm right now.
Down low to Jim Walsh for the easy bucket.
Jimmy Walsh with his first 2 of the game.
I expect Jim Walsh to have a big game underneath, just not outside tonight. Posting up against Schooley and possibly Iflander. He's on Iflander right now. Shot, no. Walsh with the board. Richie bringing it up the court. Kick. Will be Cherry Hill's ball.
Jimmy Walsh should take it out.
Got Richie. Top of the key. This is off to Wasserman. Looks for the 3, doesn't have it. They're looking around for the 3-point shot right now. Wash drives, shoot, no, blocked. Board Schooley, dishes off. To number 12, moves it up. Iflander block. Schooley with the board. Charles want to slow it down right now.
Jimmy Walsh playing some tough D early.
Charlie wants to look for these buckets. Schooley drives to paint. No. Looks like we got a blocking foul on number 24, Matt Zapp. This will be taken out beneath the basket. Charlie West. Corvetti with the ball right now. Schooley has it. Top of the key, looks down low to Iflander up, no. Iflander again. Final bucket by number 25, Baker. Nice follow by Baker there. Looks down to Walsh. You got Richie at the top of the key looking. Trying to set something up with Charlie's offense here. Walsh drives the paint. He's got a foul. On number 12, Galgantas.
Chief had the call there.
Be Charlie's from underneath. Walsh takes it. Mr. Walsh. Walsh behind three. No. Shit. Quinn with the rebound.
David Quinn with his first two.
David Quinn, commonly called Chad. Iflander with the layup. No. A little wrestle for the ball, half court. We got a foul on number 21, Iflander. Well, Chris, you got to understand the aggressive nature of this type of game. It is a rivalry. As you well know, the Cherry Hill West Charlie's football rivalry.
Oh, yeah, and I think West has only ever beaten East twice in the history of the game. It's not a good percentage.
Cherry Hill West coach is arguing with the official right now. He believes that it should be a jump ball in West favor. But however it is, Cherry Hill's ball, Walsh is going to take it out. Dave Ritchie with the ball brings it up for the Cougars. This is down low to Quinn. Quinn blocked. Ritchie with the recovery. They called walking on Dave Ritchie.
David Quinn was just swatted beyond belief there.
With only 3.5 minutes to go, the score is 6-4 in favor of the Cougars. Clymer brings it up, looks for Schooley. Schooley's got the ball, looking around. Down low to number 10, Corvetti. Corvetti looks, tries to pass to Iflander. Ball is in favor of the Cherry Hill West Lions. Well, Chris, you know, this West is doing exactly what I thought they'd do. They're trying to slow it down. They're trying to look for the easy shot down low.
He seems to be getting a little frustrated out there on D. They'd rather keep the up-tempo game going.
Corvetti with the ball. Schooley trying to work a little in on Zapp, see what he's got to offer on defense. Zapp has just gotten back from an injury. Corvetti drives. Schooley from three. Ices it. Nate Schooley with the three-pointer.
Schooley can do that all day if he wants to.
Schooley's averaging about 40% from three-point range. That is, from three-point in high school, that's excellent. Wass with the bucket there. Clymer's going to bring it up. He's calling the offense. Schooley with the ball. Seems to be a little confusion on West part. Remain Cherry Hill West ball.
Again, Jimmy Walsh playing some nice D there.
Well, Chris, like I said, Cherry Hill East has got to play better defense. They can't have let the Lions get the outside shot. Iflander with the bucket. That's another three-pointer for the Lions.
East can't let Iflander get on a roll.
He got
here.
zapped for the three. Another three. We're just stringing them along here, Cherry Hill West.
Zap answers right back.
11-10 in favor of the Cougars, although West has hit 2 consecutive three-point shots by Schooley and Iflander. Schooley with the ball. He's looking to drive. This is off. Corvetti at the top of the key. Looking around. Just to Iflander. Iflander again from three-point range. No.
Air ball.
Air ball.
Air ball. Air ball.
Looks for Was. Recovered by Baker. In the hands of Corvetti right now. Back to the Clymer. Clymer brings it up. Looking around. Stole by Ritchie. Ritchie going. Foul on Clymer.
It could have been intentional.
Smart
right there.
foul there.
Could have been intentional.
By Clymer. Don't want to have East go up by 3 points this early on.
Bones again with a tough call there as the West coach looks on, talking with his assistants.
Well, at this point, this is exactly what John Valori wants to do. He wants to get the fast breaks. He wants to see the Cougars get the quick point, go down the court, and get back on defense. Ritchie makes the first one. Ritchie's shooting about 80% from the foul line, the team's best foul shooter by far. Ritchie again.
Ritchie with his first two. We got a timeout.
We got a
here.
substitute here. For Ritchie. Got Eric Schwartz, number 22, coming in to handle the point position. Excuse me, Adam Schwartz coming in to handle the point position. Clymer takes it in. Corvetti looks. Nothing down low. Takes a three. Nothing there. Clymer with the board. Big offensive board. Nothing. Jim Walsh pulls it down. Looking around. Pass to Adam Schwartz. He's looking. He takes three. That's in. So far, Chris, the first quarter of play, we've had 4 three-pointers shot.
East is doing what they want to do. If they get the open jumper, they're not going to hesitate. They'll take it. Schwartz is a threat from the three-point range.
Clymer looking around. Nothing there. Corvetti at the top of the key. Looking for something to happen for Cherry Hill West offense. Clymer. It's 26 seconds left. They're looking for one shot. Nothing there. Cherry Hill East ball. Ed Brandon with the big save. From out of bounds. Zap. And the ball goes out of bounds again with 21 seconds left in the first period.
East is going to look for one shot here.
We got a sub coming in, number 14, Anselms. Schwartz bringing it up. Schwartz looks for the shot, looks down low to Quinn. That's walking on Matt Zapp. 12 seconds left to go in the first period.
Now West will look for one shot here. Probably give it to Clymer.
Well, we've got Schooley, Corvetti, and Iflander, who hit the three-point shot early on. We got a steal here by Jim Walsh. He's going up for the layup. Iflander with the foul.
That's an intentional right there.
Intentional foul, I believe.
Iflander just hammered Walsh there. Intentional.
I believe we're going to have Jim Walsh going to the foul line by himself. As we see John Valori conversing with the other 4 players on the court.
Walsh shooting two here.
Walsh going to be shooting. Foul shot.
And shooting.
Walsh cans the first with 3 seconds to go. Jim Walsh misses the second. It is Charlie's ball with 3 seconds to go. Valori on the side planning what they're going to do with 3 seconds left.
Look for a quick J here.
Looking for Schwartz outside. No. And that concludes the first period of play. We'll be back in the third period.
Handing it over to these West characters. East leading 17-10.
Before we sign off here, I'd just like to give some first quarter stats. Cherry Hill East has scored 17 points. 7 of them by Jim Walsh. 10 points scored by the Cherry Hill West Lions, excuse me. Two 3-point shots shot by Iflander and Corvetti, Nate Schooley, and another 2 by Corvetti. We'll be back in the third period to bring you more.
I don't know if you'll remember me, but I'll never forget you. I'm Mr. Signorelli's daughter. I didn't think about what would happen if he went into cardiac arrest. I didn't realize that at 6 a.m., a nurse would call the shots and save his life.
If you have the smarts and the guts to study biology, chemistry, anatomy, and psychology, call 1-800-962-NURSE. If caring were enough, anyone could be a nurse.
And we're back for the second quarter of the Cherry Hill East-West basketball game. I'm Sean Mayall.
And I'm Dave Marika.
And we have a 17-10 basketball game in favor of Cherry Hill East. West on the inbounds. Actually, East on the inbounds. This is Wasserman. Posting up down low is Quinn. He swings to Schwartz. Schwartz raises up for 3. And it's good.
Nice pick set there by number 22.
Adam Schwartz, one of the top reserves. Corvetti pushes the ball up. Here's Chad, bounding the dribble. Sees Dennis on block toss on a cut to the basket. And in and out. Rebound by Schooley, but they're calling it over the top foul on Nate Schooley.
Schooley has been rebounding well all day, though, that's for sure.
East now has a 10-point advantage. .7:34 left in the second quarter. And they're calling that, that now puts Cherry Hill West in the penalty. So that's going to send senior Matt Zapp, Cherry Hill East to the line. First shot is no good. Rebound by Schooley.
I think that's Schooley's 6th rebound, I think.
Block toss on a missed jumper. Here goes East on the push. Schwartz has an open man. Hits Wasserman with a no-look. A no-look pass by Eric Wasserman to senior Jim Walsh. And East has a commanding 12-point lead.
Excellent passing by East.
Here's Corvetti, taking it all the way with a dish
Nice
to Baker.
pass.
No good. Slapped out of bounds by Scotty Baker. Substitutions, number 11, sophomore Pat Boyce checks into the game for senior Ricky Iflander. Here comes East on pushing the ball up. That's Schwartz, pounding the dribble. Corvetti falls. Gets it back to Schwartz. Over to Wasserman. That's a three-pointer by Walsh, and it's good.
Another pick set there by number 14.
And West calls timeout with 6:35 remaining in the second quarter. Cherry Hill East leading West 25-10. We're set to return to action as both teams take the court. Cherry Hill West, who called the timeout, will have the ball.
Just a note, East's leading scorer this year is number 44, Jim Walsh. He is averaging 17 points a game.
Inbound by Corvetti. He has the dribble. Dishes off to block toss. Thinks about a 3. Back to Schooley. And here goes West into their stall offense. Here goes Schooley, dishing to Baker. Over to block toss, who raises up for a long 3, and it's in and out. Rebounded by Corvetti. Back to Blogtos, who's not shy about shooting it. Back to Corvetti. Over to Schooley, who eyes the 3. Back to Corvetti. And it's stolen by by Schwartz. He's got a 3-on-1, and Wasserman can't finish. There's Baker with a rebound.
Crovetti's bringing it up again. He's been the point guard all year.
And he's done a fine job of that. Here's Crovetti dishing a block toss. There's Schooley, top of the key. And we have a...
Off the ball foul.
Yes. And it's on senior Matt Zapp. That's his first foul. West inbounds under the basket. There's Crovetti, inbound to Boyce. There's Schooley on a drive. He can't get it to go.
But he'll be at the line. Schooley is averaging 13.1 points a game this season.
And here's an interesting tactic as Schooley eyes the free throw and he hits it. The first, West has taken all their players off the foul line in an effort to prevent any kind of fast break off a missed free throw.
Schooley 62.8% from the line this season.
Eyes the second, and it's good. West now cuts the lead to 13 at 25-12. We have 5:30 remaining in the second half. Now West goes into their half-court trap. Here's Schwartz on his dribble with a no-look pass to Wasserman, and it's an air ball. Picked out of the air by Balagtas. You'll hear that from the crowd. Stops and hits the foul line jumper. Took it all by himself. The lead's to 11. There's Wasserman taking it coast to coast. He can't get it to go. A rebound by Baker.
They're really, all the players are turning in good performances for West.
They certainly are, and I needed to beat this good East team. Here's Balagtas for three. He's short. Rebounded by Schwartz. Pass ahead to Quinn. And we have an over-the-top foul here.
East has been having trouble finishing off their fast breaks today. And thanks to West's rebounding, West is very much in this game as of this point.
Yes, if it weren't for West keeping East off the boards, I think we'd have a blowout. But as it is right now, East only leads by 11. So the game is within reach.
And Balagtas is at the line.
Dennis Balagtas, a senior. Eyes the first free throw. Raises up.
He's 74% from the line this season.
One of West's best foul shooters. And
Actually,
here they go.
he's the top foul shooter.
There they go again, pulling all their players off the line. Balagtas raises up, and good. And the lead's down to 9. They've cut into that double-digit lead. Here's Schwartz, operating against the half-court trap. Schwartz over to Wasserman, had a three, but refused to take it. There's a steal by Baker. Up to Crovetti. He's got the numbers. A reverse, and it's good. An incredible twisting, spinning layout. And West has cut the lead to 7.
West looked good on that fast break there. They can get that going. I think they can take the lead back.
Thanks to an improbable shot by Chad Crovetti. We have 4:28 remaining here in the second quarter. West has cut a 15-point lead down to 7, with East leading 25-18. You're watching the Cherry Hill Sports Network.
Are we doing finals?
We'll do the end of the game.
And East is set to inbound. Full 94 feet to go. Here's point guard Schwartz. And Crovetti as he goes to trap. Good job of ball movement. Wasserman for three, in and out. Rebounded by Zapp. Can't get it to go. There's Quinn with the rebound to Schwartz. Down to Quinn. He can't get that.
Another rebound for West. Nate Schooley.
They have the advantages. Pat Boyce was wide open on the break, but West opted to pull it back out. Here's Balagtas now running the point. Over to Schooley. He's got Boyce down low. Decides to take it himself with the right hand, out of control. And we look like we have a reaching in foul. on, I believe, David Quinn of Cherry Hill East.
Just a note, West leading scorer Ricky Iflander is out right now because he's in foul trouble.
They call the foul.
I think he has 3 fouls.
They call the foul on number 30, junior Eric Wasserman. That'll send Scotty Baker to the line. First free throw is no good. Heavy off the back iron. Rebounded by Matt Zapp. Pushes to Schwartz. Wasserman loses control. Saved by Quinn.
Good defense by West.
There's a three-pointer, and it's nailed by senior Jim Walsh. That, I believe, is his 3rd three-pointer of the game.
Walsh has been hitting those 3-pointers like there's no tomorrow today.
There's Cravetti, top of the key. Throws it down to Baker. Uses the ump fake. Goes to Dennis. Block toss for 3. In and out. Rebounded by Baker, and it's good.
Nice rebound.
Nice job of offensive rebounding by Scotty Baker. West keeps the pressure on. There's Wasserman down in the corner. He's trapped. Still has his dribble. Over to Schwartz. Back to Ritchie for another 3, and that's short. Rebound by Pat Boyce.
That's sophomore Pat Boyce who came down with the rebound.
Pat Boyce has had to come on and make an impression due to injuries by junior starter Greg Murray and key reserve Greg Bo Gray. Excuse me, John Gray. Here's block toss for 3. That's no good. He gets his own rebound, and he hits the follow. A leaner in the lane, and that cuts the lead to 6.
West offensive rebounding has been great today.
Here's Schwartz, operating against the trap. Has Walsh down low, but he loses the dribble. Good hands by Pat Boyce as he knocks it away. They have the numbers. Here's Schooley all the way. Finger roll won't go. Here comes Schwartz, back down the court. Sees Walsh, he walked.
That was Jim Walsh with the travel.
Walsh
has been averaging 17 points a game. Just a reminder.
We have substitutes for East. Number 34, Jeff Diamond is checked into the game, junior. And number 10, point guard, senior Dave Ritchie's back in. West has 2:03, and see how much more of the lead they can chop off as East holds a 6-point advantage with under 2 minutes remaining. There's the log toss. Over to Schooley in the corner, thinks about a 3. Sees Boyce cutting across the middle, but can't force the pass to him. Here's a baseball pass from Schwartz to Wasserman. He pulls up for the jumper, no good. Ball batted around, rebounded by Baker. There's the log toss, behind the back dribble. He's gonna pull up for 3, off target. Rebounded by Diamond. Here comes Ritchie back down the court, sees Walsh. Loose ball picked up by Ritchie. Over to Diamond, who walked.
Turnovers have plagued the East game today. East has had trouble handling the ball, and this has been to West's advantage.
Here comes Nicky Ansama checking back into the game for Dennis Balagtas. Nick has the ball. Bounds a left-handed dribble. Over to Cravetti, who has trouble. He dishes. Schooley with the up fake. Jumper's off target. Rebounded again by West. That's Cravetti. Can't throw it off Ritchie's legs. Here comes Schwartz. That's Ritchie on the break. He pulls up, leaves the jumper short. Rebound by Boyce.
Boyce has looked impressive.
Yes, he has, coming off the bench. The offense hasn't been there, but he made his presence felt on the defensive boards. Here's Ansamo. Dishes to Boyce. Over to Schooley, top of the key. Has Baker coming off a pick. He's got the jumper, and that's heavy. There's Schooley fighting for the offensive boards. He's trapped in the corner. Finds Ansamo. He sees Schooley behind the three-point arc. Back to Nick. Back to Schooley. He's going to take his man. He takes Diamond to the hole. Can't get the ball to fall.
East played West very well there on that defensive stand.
But that works to West's advantage. As in high school, we do not have a shot clock. And West likes to operate with the slow down offense. Here comes Dave Quinn back into the game
Schooley's at the line.
for Matt Zapp. And Walt Clymer's back in the game. And also making his first appearance, Michael Volpe, a popular crowd favorite. Schooley's first free throw is off the mark.
Schooley has been having a great season rebounding and scoring. He's in double digits in both figures.
He's got one more free throw. Raises, and it's good. Leads down to 5 with under 10 seconds remaining. Holding for the last shot will be East. Here's Richie. Finds Walsh, top of the key. Running out of time. He doesn't realize it. Richie has to... He walked, and we have 1 second remaining on the clock. Great defense by Cherry Hill West.
I believe West will go for the baseball pass here.
Yeah, with 1 second, that's about all they can do. Here's the baseball pass by Anselmo. West can't get a shot off. Well, we'll go to halftime with Cherry Hill East leading Cherry Hill West by 5, but West did a good job to narrow a 15-point margin down to 5. We'll be back with halftime activities.
Hi, I'm George Jetson with an important message from the 21st century. Despite all of our advances in technology designed to make life easier, we're still plagued by traffic congestion and smog. Air pollution is a growing problem in your century, too, but it doesn't have to be. For information on how you can help, contact the National Clean Air Coalition. Let's make the future crystal clear.
Welcome back. Cherry East Cougars up by 5, 28-23. First half stats, Jim Walsh hit 2 3-pointers with 10 points. Matt Zapp has 5 points. Adam Schwartz with 6. He hit 2 threes. And Eric Wasserman with 4 points. On the west side, we have Nate Schooley with 5 points. Iflander with 8. Number 10, Corvetti with 7 points. Baker with 2. And Clymer with 8. Coming back for second half action here in the third quarter. Cougars up by 5, 28-23. We got Wasserman, Quinn, Walsh, Ritchie, and Diamond starting 5 for Cherry Hill East. We got Corvetti, Clymer, Schooley, Iflander, and Baker starting 5. Here we are with second half action. Cherry Hill West ball. Back to number 25, Baker. Corvetti at the top of the key, number 10. Ritchie playing some pressure defense. Corvetti in. Shot by number 12. That's Bagodatas.
West starting
We got Ritchie.
West starting up where they left off in the first half.
Walsh with a missed shot there. Schooley with the board. We got Iflander with a 3-point shot and miss. Number 25, Baker, working down low. Basket. Now 28-27, Chris. Exactly what? Diamond down low. With a missed layup.
East is struggling right now.
East is struggling on defense. At one point in the first quarter, they were up by 18 points. 28-10. We got Ritchie with a 3. We have a foul on number 21, Iflander. Dave Ritchie will be going to the line to shoot 2. Dave Ritchie is an outstanding foul shooter, shooting 80% from the foul line. Oh, he's not going to the foul. He's not going to the foul line. My fault.
East is flat out struggling right now.
Oh my God. So nervous.
Dave Quinn with the rebound. Out to Ritchie. Schwartz to Walsh down low, missed layup. Walsh with the bucket and the foul. He'll be going to the line to shoot 1.
They need these 3 points right now. They're down for the first time this game.
It's 30-30. Jimmy could break the tie right now. Jim Walsh is a Division I prospect. He's been recruited by such teams as North Carolina, Charlotte,
Syracuse.
I had a talk with a recruiter down from West Point, and they said that they're very interested in Jim Walsh as a shooting guard. Shot. Quinn with the rebound. Back to Richie. Takes it up. Stumbles with the ball. Schooley recovers it. Takes it up himself. This is off to Corvetti. Corvetti takes it to the lane. Looks. Nothing. Corvetti again with the ball. It's around Iflander. Takes to the lane. Offensive foul on Iflander. Quinn took the charge. Quinn has taken 5 charges on the year so far.
Iflander just threw up a prayer right there. Bones with a good call. I was charging.
One of the few Bones has made all night. Richie bringing it up. Down low to Quinn. Quinn up and in. Breaks the tie, 32-30.
The East has now got the lead back.
Corvetti takes it up. Richie putting on the pressure defense. This is off to Schooley. Schooley looking. Schooley looking. Number 12. Walsh with the rebound. Richie takes it up himself. This is off to Schwartz. Schwartz in. Whoa, whap, boom. Was that a 3?
Like
No, it was not a 3. It is 34-30 now. This is off. Number 11 with the rebound. Number 11 is Boise. Schooley with the ball right now. Jim Walsh with the rebound. Jump ball, they call.
Come on, Fief, that's not a jump ball. It was always reaching in.
It will be East possession in favor of the Cougars. Jeff Diamond will be taking it out.
Not baseball diamond either. Just diamond.
Rich taking it up
Yeah.
himself. He's looking. Dish off. Jim Walsh, far corner. Looking around Schwartz, top of the key to Richie. Looks down low to Quinn. Nothing there. Walsh out top. Schwartz, shoot 3. What? Nope. Quinn, Cherry Hill West ball out on Dave Quinn.
Quinn of the Hut's got to rip that down. Quinn of the Hut's got to rip that down.
Cherry Hill West possession here. Schooley with the ball, top of the key. Looking around, trying to take it himself. Back to Schooley. They're looking for a good shot. Chris, this is exactly what I thought West would do. They're trying to get the open shot down low, looking for Iflander down low. Schooley's controlling the ball outside.
Yeah, they're still doing as they did. Still. West is still doing what they did in the first half, real slow tempo.
Shot. Board by number 25, Baker. Rebound by Diamond, foul on number 10, Corvetti.
Trivia question brought up today is why is Iflander called the Rock?
White possession there. John Valori a little frustrated at this point. He has every reason to be. His Cougars are only up by 4 points with 3:57 to go in the third quarter. Number 12 recording the ball. Back to Schooley, top of the key. Number 10, Corvetti looks, takes a three-pointer. No good. Jim Walsh with the rebound, looks for Richie. Richie taking up the court himself. Looks for Quinn down low. Quinn, easy layup. Takes the Cougars 36, 6 points over.
Jimmy Walsh is starting to gather up those boards there in the second half. John
West is
Valori,
trying,
as usual, still yelling his head off.
Excuse me. West is trying to get ball control offense here. They're trying to get a good shot down low or outside. Cherry East is having a problem with the picking. Schooley takes it in himself. Easy layup, little pressure.
Schooley there.
All right.
Split the D, in for two.
Jim Walsh outside behind three. No good. You got Corvetti with a rebound. Corvetti's a small guy, but came out with a board. Schwartz looks to Richie. Richie looking down low to Walsh. Nothing there. Rich takes a three-pointer himself. Nope. We got a whistle. We got over the top by Jim Walsh, number 44. It's going to be West possession.
FIFA's really struggling with these calls now.
Oh, I'm having a ball now. I'm having a ball. Are you staying up here for the fourth? Take a minute.
We have Schooley down low with the turnaround. Schwartz with the rebound.
Manischewitz with the board there.
Walsh takes a three. We got a whistle. Three-pointer does not count. A little controversy on the floor here. Again, 2:14 remaining in the third period. Cougars on top by 4, 36-32. Number 12 brings it up.
Walsh has been catching some pine for a while.
Looking around.
Probably isn't the good blessings of Johnny V.
Corvetti with the ball now. Looking around, Schooley down low. Foul on number 32, Nate Schooley. Pushing foul.
FIFA's just killing us there.
Excuse me, that is on a Cougar. It is Cherry Hill West possession. Looking around, 12 the ball. Shot, no good. Quinn with the board. Number 25, Baker goes in for the layup. He's at 34, brings it within 2, 34-36 in favor of the Cougars. Diamond from outside shoots, no good. Quinn battling for the board. Quinn down low, no. Down south. We got offensive foul.
Good call by FIFA once.
On number 12, Balagatos.
Wait for Diamond to take that
And
shot.
the West fans are not happy.
But who cares?
Richie bringing up the court himself, looking to Schwartz. Schwartz fakes. Back to Richie. Richie in for the easy two.
Good look by Schwartz there. Good look.
34 in favor of the Cougars. Balagatos bringing it up himself. Looking around for someone. Number 25, Baker goes up. No good. Diamond battling for the board. Diamond's ball. Jim Walsh taking up the court. This is off to Quinn, in for the easy two. And count it for Dave Quinn of the Cherry East Cougars.
Schooley shouldn't even argue.
Quinn's going to be going to the line to shoot one. What do you think? What do you think of the play by the Lions as of far in the third period, Chris?
They're playing all right, but not up to the tempo of East as they did in the
That's
first
exactly what
quarter.
I was talking to John Valori this afternoon. He told me, he said, what the Cougars want to do today is get the fast tempo offense going, get back on defense. And it seems to me the Lions aren't playing any defense, and their offense is struggling at this point.
But
And the Cougars are up by 6. It is still a close game, but We got to start looking down the road here. Up and in by Schooley.
But Jeff,
They're within 4.
that lackadaisical day and the sluggish show is expected from the West Lions.
Quinn down low, looking back out to Richie. Top of the key. Richie trying to set up the offense. Jim Walsh outside. Gives a little fake, nothing there. Schwartz top of the key. Looking around, back to Richie, top of the key. Coach Valori has a lot of confidence in Dave Ritchie as point guard. Dave Ritchie's only 4'11", but he's got a lot of heart. Quinn down low. Back to no one. Valori tries to save it out of bounds. Where was Quinn passing to, Chris? I don't know.
You got me.
It is in Cherry Hill West's possession at this point. We got 1 second left to go in the third period.
We'd like to thank you. This commentary by Jeff and Chris has been brought to you by Rhett Simon, Eddie from Christmas Vacation.
We'll be right back after this message.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
As honorary president of the United States Olympic Committee, I know that the thrill of competing in the Olympics comes only at the end of a long, lonesome road. In 1992, we will field our greatest Olympic team because businesses and private citizens like you believe in the Olympic ideal. I hope all of you will join me in proudly supporting the United States Olympic Committee and our young athletes.
I smoked for about 30 years. I knew what it was doing to me. You know, my doctor gave me 1,000,001 reasons to quit, all perfectly sensible. But you know why I finally did it? Had to do with an upcoming birthday. Yours.
It's never too late to quit. For free help and information, call 1-800-4CANCER.
Welcome back to the East-West basketball game. I'm David Marica, along with Sean Mayo. This third quarter was very much unlike the first two. It was much sloppier, less points scored. This game is very much like the first East-West basketball game earlier in January, where the fourth quarter was very close, and it came down to the final second. Let's see how this game turns out.
All right, we're back to live action. Here comes Schooley with the belt high dribble on top of the key. Over to Corvetti. He pounds the dribble. Swings to block toss.
West needs to shoot the smart shot at this point.
West seems to be standing around on offense now. Not much movement. Here's Baker over to Schooley. Here's Ifan there, wide open for three. Short. Rebound by Schwartz. He may have got away with it. Missed layup by Jim Walsh, but it's sloppy pass. Here's Baker over to block toss, pulls up. Can't get the bucket to go, but he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Blogtas has had a rough night shooting, but he's also combined in and helped the team by getting many rebounds and assists tonight. While West has dominated the offensive and defensive boards, they haven't shot well at all from the field.
There's Blogtas. His first free throw is good.
As you already know, Blogtas is a great foul shooter.
That narrows the lead to three. Ready, eyes is for the second, and good. That's the lead to two. Lewis. All right, here's Richie. Over to Diamond, who's just checked into the game. Loses the dribble. It's picked up by Blogtas. So 2-on-1 with Corvetti. Corvetti on the layup. It's good. We have a tie ball game.
Excellent pass by Dennis Blogtas.
And the West crowd comes to life.
Kept his eyes open the whole time.
Here's Richie with the pass to Schwartz for three. Good. A clutch three-pointer, and he wants a foul, but we'll get none of that.
Richie is definitely showing his ball handling skills tonight.
Here's Corvetti on the trap. Gets away. Baker loses it, and that'll be a backcourt violation. She just lets the ball roll out of bounds.
West has got to be careful during the fourth quarter. They need to make all the right plays as they can. Can't make stupid mistakes, or they'll end up losing.
Here's Walsh on the out-of-bounds play. Schwartz wide open for three, passes it up. Back to, I believe that was Diamond. Although we were not able to see.
East has shot.
Take my word for it, it was.
East has been shooting excellent from three-point range tonight, and that's what's kept them in the lead all night.
There's Blogtoss, who loses his dribble. Has Baker down low. Lobs it into Iflander, and he's fouled.
Iflander is back in the game. He has 4 fouls. Lately, the last 3 games, Iflander has scored 23, 22, and 23 points respectively, and leading West.
I'd say he's definitely West's most consistent player on the team.
That's for sure. He's averaging 17 on the year.
Here's Rick at the line for his first, and it's good. Ricky's had a tough shooting night tonight.
He shoots 68% from the foul line.
Second free throw rolls around, and it's good. Leads down to 4. Here's Richie. Working against full court pressure. Here comes the trap.
West needs to cause East to turn over the ball as much as possible.
That's Walsh for 3, and it's good again.
Again.
That's
God.
his 5th three-pointer of the
They've
game.
been stellar from three-point range tonight.
Here's Blogtoss with the spin dribble. We have a timeout for West. West calls timeout with 5:50 remaining for your ball game.
Just a note, the last East-West game, it was East 59, Cherry Hill West 58. Yes, 59-58.
Recall that was the last second shot by Dave Ritchie to win it. With 1 second remaining, that gave East the W. Here comes West, now 7 points down. Trevetti on the inbounds pass. There he comes. May have gotten away with a walk, but they don't call anything. Here's Blogtoss, who spins back out top. Pounds the dribble. Over to Schooley. Looks for the open man, sees Baker. Off a pick, comes for Crevetti. Wide open for 3, it's off the mark. Rebound by, that was Schooley on the follow. No, excuse me, that was Iflander on the follow.
West offensive rebounding has kept them in this game.
Here's David Quinn on the post-up move. He steals the rebound away and gets the follow for good, and it's good. David Quinn working hard on the offensive boards. And East leads by 7.
Just to note, both teams are 8-14 on the season.
Here's Blogtoss, back out top to Crevetti, and they'll hold for a good shot. Here comes Iflander, wide open for 3, in and out, as he continues to struggle from the field. Almost stolen away. That's a walk on Jeff Diamond. Great hustle, though, by both teams on that play.
West needs to shoot the smart shots at this point in the game. They're down by 7, and they're not going to win this game if they keep on shooting from three-pointers. They got to work for the good shot.
There you see some happy East fans enjoying the 7-point lead that their team holds, but there's still 4:47 remaining in the ball game. Here's Crevetti on the inbounds. Gets it back. Has Iflander posted up, but kicks it back out. There you go. Down low to Schooley. He spins, has 3 men on wide open. Crevetti for 3. Kaboom! That narrows the lead to 4. Chad Crevetti with a clutch three-pointer.
Crevetti has been the most consistent shooter for West tonight.
Here's the trap. Crevetti working hard on defense. Here's Walsh for 3. Off the mark. That would have been number 6 for him. All out of bounds. Possession West.
They're down by 4 now, excuse me. They need to work for the good shot. They can win this game.
West being patient on offense. Here comes Blogtoss up the court with the dribble. Takes it himself. Dishes in the last second to Baker. He hung in the air too long. Just too long on that play. Great trapping defense by West. They may get a 10-second call. A baseball pass by Ritchie.
Great foul there by Chad Crovetti to stop the easy layup.
That a heads-up play, a baseball pass to avoid the 10-second call by Dave Ritchie. Down the court to Jim Walsh, who was fouled by Chad Crovetti. As Dave said, it was a good foul as it stopped the easy layup and was sent it to the line.
Walsh is a 72% foul shooter, so he's a good foul shooter.
There's the first, and it's short. But West does not box out, and they are able to pick up the loose ball. Here comes Schooley now with the dribble. As he decides to operate himself. He takes it down low, throws up an off-balance shot. It's short, gets the rebound, shoots, and scores! And a foul! Nate Schooley taking control on the baseline.
Another offensive rebound there for Nate. Nate has at least double figures in rebounds tonight.
That cuts the lead to 2 with a chance to narrow to a 1-point lead as West is stormed back from being down 7 here early in the fourth. Schooley eyes the foul shot, shoots, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Dave Quinn. Here comes Dave Ritchie up the court to Adam Schwartz. Back to Ritchie as he holds. Here comes the trap.
They need good defense, West does.
Walsh back over to Ritchie, swings over to Schwartz, shoots the jumper, short. Rebound Schooley. West has a chance to tie with 3:23 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Balagtas is bringing it up now.
Here's a jumper by Crovetti. It's good. We have a tie ball game.
Crovetti again. He has been consistent tonight.
Here's Ritchie over to Diamond, who's getting rather rare playing time for him in the clutch moments of this ball game here. Here's Schwartz for 3, off the mark. Dave Quinn gets away with a push, throws up a hook shot, and it's good.
Oh, that was a great rebound shot by Quinn.
Junior David Quinn has 10 points on the night. Here's Balagtas trying to find an open man. The lead's back to 2.
Crovetti. He's been West's top shooter tonight. He normally shoots
Baker.
32.3%.
Over to Iflander. Eyes the 3. Doesn't shoot it. Here's Crovetti for 3. It's short. Good rebound by Jeff Diamond, showing that he deserves that playing time.
Good hustle by Nate Schooley there.
Schooley goes for the steal. Can't get the ball.
Not a good shot taken by West, though.
No, definitely an out-of-control call. As you can hear the West fans responding to their dislike to the call. Here's East with a 2-point lead and 2:15 remaining for your ball game. Here's Ritchie, top of the key. Over to Schwartz. Schwartz eyes the court. Back to Ritchie. Over to Walsh, down low to Quinn. Back to Walsh. Over to Ritchie, the no look to Quinn. With a short jump hook, it rolls out. Rebound, Nate Schooley.
Schooley has been rebounding excellent. And Crovetti's been the leading scorer tonight, I believe.
Iflander, with his bad shooting night, seems a bit tentative to take the 3. Here's Schooley operating inside, can't get it to go. Loose ball picked up by Iflander. On the drive, he gets the score! Ricky Iflander taking it to the hole. Here comes Adam Schwartz back down the court. Over to Jeff Diamond, swings to Jim Walsh for 3. It's short. Rebound, Dave Quinn scores, and a foul.
Not a good foul there by Nate Schooley. He had the layup. He should have let him take it. But West is still very much in this game. They're only down by 2.
David Quinn has been a workhorse on the boards tonight. An absolute monster.
Quinn is
Here's
Quinn is a 57% foul shooter.
Very important foul shot. It's no good. Rebound by Schooley. West trails only by 2 with 1:17 remaining.
They need to work.
Here's Crovetti with a spin dribble. Brings it up court. He may penetrate by himself. Over the block toss with a jumper. It's good. Tie ball game.
Balagtas gets back into the scoring.
Here comes Ritchie back down the court. Over to Diamond. To Walsh in the corner. Here's Ritchie with a pass to Schwartz.
The crowd.
He may be backcourt.
And he is!
Excellent defensive play there
No
by
push
Chad
foul.
Crovetti and Dennis Balagtas. As you can hear, the crowd is chanting, defense, defense.
Adam Schwartz was pressured near the half-court line. May have been pushed, but the ref gave the benefit of the doubt to the West defense. West has possession with only 50 seconds remaining in the game. Tie score 55-55.
I believe at this point in the game, West wants to get the ball into either Chad Crovetti or Dennis Balagtas' hands, their ball carriers, and work a shot with not much time remaining so that East doesn't have enough time to get the ball back up court.
West may work this an inside out. They may bring the ball down low to Iflander and maybe kick it back out for a three to Balagtas or Crovetti. Here we go, 50 seconds left in your ball game. 55 all.
Look for Schooley to get the shot.
Crovetti on the inbounds. No pressure applied. And here we go. It's Balagtas calling out the play. He gives it up to Schooley. And a steal by Dave Ritchie. Coast to coast. Scores and a foul.
Not a good foul.
What an amazing turn of events.
Excellent play there by Dave Ritchie, who's been great all game. He's just a great player.
Nate Schooley tried to get a little too tricky with the dribble in the backcourt and lost it to Dave Ritchie with the quick hands, who took it coast to coast for the layup and a foul. We have 39 seconds left. This is a very important free throw.
Very important foul shot for Dave Ritchie, who is 71% from the line this season.
If he hits it, that gives him a three-point lead, and the best West can do is tie. You can hear the crowd, and it's good. We have a three-point ball game, 37 seconds remaining. Chad Crovetti with a belt-high dribble, pounds it up the court.
Crovetti's been the best three-point shooter tonight.
He wants it again. He takes it to the hole. Almost thrown away. Here's Crovetti again, top of the key. Resets.
20 seconds.
Takes his man. Here's Schooley for three. Off the mark. Schwartz with the rebound. And that hurts. That hurts. I'm really surprised West went for the three-pointer.
Good play there by Scott Baker, though, to get the foul down on
yes,
number
that was
34.
Play by Scotty Baker. Jeff Diamond will go to the foul line, junior Jeff Diamond. Or no, they're saying Schwartz was fouled. So they're saying Adam Schwartz to the foul line. There was plenty of time left on the clock for West to get a 2-for-1 possession.
This will be a one-on-one. One-and-one, excuse me.
Here's Schwartz to the foul line. He eyes, shoots. It's off. Rebound, West. We have 15 seconds remaining. Up to Crovetti. It's Schooley, top of the key. They need a three. Here's Balagtas for three. In and out. Crovetti for three. No good. East wins 58-55.
Another stunning victory for East. Last time it was 59-58. This time it was 58-55. Two great teams played a great game again.
Another dramatic last-second victory for Cherry Hill East as they pull out the W, 58-55 over Cherry Hill West. We'll be back with more in a minute.
Young people from all walks of life have volunteered to take part in a frightening experiment. They are allowing their brains to be altered. Altered to induce paranoia, heart malfunction, memory loss, even early senility. Unfortunately, this is not an experiment. It's what slowly happens to you when you keep smoking pot. No one has to alter your brain. You've already volunteered to do it to yourself.
All right, we're back at the Cherry Hill East, Cherry Hill West basketball game with your final score, 58-55 in favor of Cherry Hill East. We pulled it out in the final seconds. West had a chance to win in the final seconds, but missed 2 3-pointers and was not able to convert.
The MVP of the game for East today I've got to say, has have to be Jim Walsh. Jim Walsh was stellar from three-point range today. He was excellent from three-point range, and I think he was the MVP for East.
Yeah, Jim Walsh definitely played a good game. Had 6 three-pointers. Had 20 points on the night. For West, I guess you have to say West's most consistent player tonight had to be Chad Crivetti. Senior Rick Efflinder and Nate Schooley didn't have great shooting nights from the field, nor did Dennis Balaktas. But Chad Crivetti was there, and he helped settle down the team, with his senior leadership, and was able to provide some good shooting for Cherry Hill West.
Great rebounding for West tonight. Nate Schooley and Scott Baker led the team in rebounding tonight.
That's definitely what kept Cherry Hill West into the basketball game tonight. They constantly pounded the offensive boards. They did a good job of holding. Also did a good job of holding East off the defensive boards. So that's about all from Cherry Hill West Jones Gym, as the West seniors have played in their final home game. Not their final game of the year, but their final home game. As it was a sad way to go out, but East pulls out a 58-55 victory. For Dave Marika, I'm Sean Mayall. Thank you for joining the Cherry Hill Sports Network. Is that all right?